Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here in nature, baby. We got birds all around us. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. 10 secret techniques to overcome roadblocks, detours, and obstacles to become unstoppable. Now, is there something in your way right now? Move it out of the way. Whoa, there's another thing in your way. Move that out of the way. Goodness gracious, you are surrounded by different things in your way. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? There. Move it out of the way. Now I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey deal with roadblocks, detours, and obstacles. Because a lot of people right now on the planet are going through a lot of roadblocks. They're not going anywhere, actually. They've got a lot of obstacles, detours they have to take. Like I studied in university, I came out and I still didn't know what to do. I got a job, but I still wasn't happy. So this might be you right now. You might be lost, not knowing your purpose. You might say, goodness gracious, what have I been doing my whole life? Nobody knows, not even the cat down the road. In life, we all have roadblocks, obstacles, and detours. I've had them all along my journey, and they keep coming up, but I've learned amazing secrets about any roadblock, detour, or obstacle that comes my way, and how to deal with it, and how I can become my greatest version. Now, let's start with this. Don't take yourself so seriously. It's not like you're gonna get out of here alive. Slow motion this side. The first secret technique in dealing with any obstacle that comes your way or roadblock is to realize this. Chill out. Whatever you are going through will take care of itself. Breathe easy. Woo. Did it help? No? Okay, that's why. You breathed in way too fast. You got to do it a lot slower than that. Now, why is it so important to chill out? Our natural reaction to a roadblock, something which isn't going the way we want in life, is to become super angry and mad and get really frustrated. That is beautiful because you really want to express that emotion at that present moment in time. The problem is, though, roadblocks last longer than your reaction to them. Let me repeat that. The roadblock will last longer than your reaction to it. So I drive all the time. Sometimes I'm driving to the beach. Sometimes I'm driving up the mountains and there's a massive traffic jam and it is not moving. So if I'm getting angry, oh my goodness, I'm not going anywhere. It's not going to help me. No, that's not the smartest thing to do. You see, your reaction to a situation literally has the power to change the situation itself. So I've realized that you have to really step into what I call the calm groove. Okay, you got to be patient. You got to realize that maybe there's a lesson here for me. Maybe I've got to learn something being stuck in a traffic jam. I don't know what that could be. Maybe you should actually look at the person to the left and the right. Maybe they're your soulmate. Okay? So, yes, you have to start chilling out. Like, just chill out. Like what? Just chill out. Okay? And a lot of us, we don't like to do that. But that's why problems come. Because we aren't in balance. See, once you become more balanced within yourself, the outer world becomes more balanced. And I realized this along my journey because whenever you're making a lot of videos, things are bound to go wrong. In fact, a lot of things do go wrong. The laptops break down. Okay, actually there's only one which is just broken down, so I'm screwed. Yep, the sound recorder doesn't work and everything is going to hell right now. So what are we going to do about it? Well, we're just going to chill out, baby. All right, we're just going to take a cruise into nature and just say, okay, don't take yourself so seriously. It's not like as if you're going to get out of here alive. And the more you calm down and chill out, you actually get more mental clarity about how to overcome this roadblock. And then, oh my goodness, the traffic has just moved along, right? No more traffic anymore. That's what happens when you just calm down. You can actually put on some classical music right now or play my favorite song. What's the second technique? Secret technique to overcome roadblocks, detours, or obstacles to become unstoppable. Now, I got 99 problems. Oh my goodness. Well, don't become the 100th one. A lot of us, we don't realize the roadblock, the obstacle, the detour, we might see it as a problem. And then we get frustrated, mad, and then we become another problem. So we've got to deal with us first before we can even deal with the main problem. Goodness gracious, we're making it really hard for ourselves, okay? So what's helped me along my journey is to say, okay, I'm not going to add to the problem. I can't add to the problem because there are already so many problems. So I'm going to take care of myself first to say, okay, Ralph, don't add to the problem. By the way, people always ask, Ralph, how do you feel right now? How do I feel? I feel really grateful, right? Gratitude is a magnet for miracles. Slow motion that side. And it wasn't always like this, right? I never used to be grateful. Then I realized the more ungrateful I was, the more roadblocks, the more obstacles, and the more detours I would have to take. Why is a grateful heart a magnet for miracles? Because let's just say you got a relationship problem, maybe a work problem, a financial problem, I'm trying to get out of the matrix kind of problem, third eye opening kind of problem. That's a great problem to have, right? Yeah. If you are grateful about any problem you have, gratefulness helps you look at things differently. But more so, it allows you to focus on what is working. Because right now, nothing is working. So we need a solution. So we got to start looking for what is working. Okay, this is working. That is working. Everywhere's working just fine, baby. So now the focus shifts from that current roadblock to you. So now that roadblock or obstacle doesn't even exist like it used to. It's a minor problem instead of a major one. What's the third secret technique to overcome roadblocks, detours, and obstacles to become unstoppable? Now check this out. A lot of us, we get very impatient. And that's why we have a lot of roadblocks, because we're always trying to get to a destination and we don't really realize what is more important than getting there is how you get there, how you feel when you are getting there. That's why a lot of people, when they are faced with a roadblock in life, let's just say you didn't get that job you wanted, oh my goodness gracious, it's the end of the world. So you've made a destination your ultimatum. That's dangerous. So every single day I tell myself that I live a very simple life, very easy life, and a very abundant life. But I don't rush to make these videos. I just go with the flow. Do a little spin around and it's all gravy, baby, right? No problem. No roadblock, because we're having fun in the process instead of just focusing on the destination. Slow motion that side. Be patient. You are exactly where you need to be. Hold on. I don't want to hold on, Ralph. I've been holding on far too long. I hear you. I don't want to hold on either. But sometimes you have to. Why? Because you have to realize that by being patient, once again, cultivating patience, you develop clarity. You then start to realize, I'm thankful for this roadblock, this obstacle, this detour, because this is showing me paths not meant for me. A lot of people don't realize how fortunate they are that there was a roadblock, because something really bad happened down that road. What happened, Ralph? You don't want to know. Just bad. Right? So it was like me. Sometimes I would be applying to certain jobs. I didn't get it. And I'm glad I didn't get it, because I'm in nature right now, baby. So everything I did led me up to this point. So therefore, all the roadblocks, the obstacles led me up to this magical moment. So in actuality, there were no roadblocks. There were only stepping stones leading me to where I am right now. Okay? What's the fourth secret technique to overcome roadblocks, detours, and obstacles to become unstoppable? Now, as we change our vibrational frequency, everything aligns to that same frequency. Let me repeat that. As we change our vibrational frequency, everything aligns to that same frequency. So what helped me along my journey was to say, okay, if I'm very peaceful, when people see me, they're also going to be peaceful. When I smile a lot, oftentimes people smile back to me. Sometimes they don't, because they don't see me. But most times they do, right? We have the power to not become a victim of our reality, but to become a co-creator, a pioneer of our future. We can actually imprint our intentions onto the universe. So when I realized that, okay, if I change my vibrational frequency when things aren't going so well, when things aren't going the way I want in life, okay, a lot of pressure right now for a lot of people. If I change my frequency, a lot of the times I do this by listening to some reggae. I do this by just in that moment, not becoming the same frequency as the roadblock. Because the law of the universe is that two opposing frequencies can't occupy the same space and time. No slow motion, right? Two opposing frequencies can't occupy the same time and space, okay? So that's why if you are very peaceful and you have an obstacle, that obstacle is not the same. But more so, if you react in a very aggressive way, now the roadblock, the obstacle, becomes a lot larger than it actually is. Just like a lot of the times people are going through, they've had a really hard day, okay? And then you're like trying to play some classical music and it's just not happening for you. You want to play some loud music, which is on the same frequency as what you're going through. Until you actually change your vibrational frequency, then you play some classical music, okay? Or you play some reggae, you just chill out. Okay, so once you change your vibrational frequency, everything aligns to that same frequency. That's why I'm so chilled out, baby. And everyone who watches my videos is so chilled out. Let's just breathe in one for you right now. Woo! We just chilled out. What's the fifth secret technique? Now, 7-day vegan challenge, lots of people doing it. I get like thousands of people every single week showing me their pictures of their melons. Yeah, their grapes and their strawberries. Fantastic. And their figs and their avocados and everything you can imagine. That's got to do with fruit and beautiful vegetables and whatever else. Now, when we have a roadblock, once again, we often don't realize two opposing frequencies can't occupy the same space and time. So, when you realize this, if you are having a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic about something, like I used to grab for a soda. Okay? I used to grab some fried foods, okay? Because I was like going through like a really frying time right now, so I needed some fried foods as well. This shift happens in the diet, okay? You want a diet highly alkaline, which is going to shift your body to be able to deal with everything. I always say, don't be surprised at life. Be prepared for it. So ask yourself, what is my superhero food diet right now, right? What is it? What's your superpower, right? When it comes to food, what will help you get through the hardest times? You see, and a lot of the times it's something as simple as just an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But you see, a lot of us, we're so busy every single day going through life, rushing around, that we don't even have time to eat properly. Look, you put all the food on the floor right now. Okay? A lot of people just grab a takeout. But once again, if you make food, you slow down, you got more patience, you got more appreciation. That's why I don't just eat out all the time. In vegan restaurants, you probably won't see me. If Infinite Orders rolls through there, be very lucky. I'm usually making something for the cat down the road. Okay? So, learn to realize that. Prepare what I call a soul meal for yourself. Okay? Take time when you are preparing food, because that will slow your whole body down. And it can make a world of difference. You see, we live in a fast food culture. Everybody wants it right now. You want fast food, fast information, but the truth of the matter is, nature is not fast. Nature takes its time, and everything happens at the right time. What's the sixth secret technique to overcome roadblocks, obstacles, and detours? Go higher. The higher you go, the more you see. Let me repeat that. Go higher. The higher you go, the more you see. We need a bird's eye view right now, okay? There's a bird up there looking down on me saying, who is that guy? Hey, right? Bird's eye view. You get a clearer picture. So, we're often faced with different problems in our lives at different times. And if you don't take the bird's eye view, if you don't go higher, it often seems like there's no way out, okay? Oh my gosh, ever seen those films where all the doors are closing and they're stuck inside somewhere in a cave? Take the bird's eye view, baby. There's a way up there, okay? Then they go up there, right? There are many times where we feel it's just like this. No, it's never just like this. The possibilities are endless. So number 7, secret technique, is to look at things in a different way. When you look at things in a different way, the things now actually change according to how you look at them. The universe is very neutral. We bring to it our judgments. Slow motion that side. So I develop a state of pronoia, which is where I always say the universe is working on my behalf, baby. That's a better one than paranoia, because a lot of us feel, gosh, this roadblock is like the universe is just trying to get at me. No, the universe is too busy doing other stuff, right? Creating stuff and stuff. It doesn't have time to think about you all the time. You're just one of its creations. So, pronoia helps. And pronoia comes about when you have the ability to look at things in a different way. So I used to make videos and say, oh my goodness, this isn't going anywhere. I used to apply for jobs and say, goodness gracious, my life isn't going anywhere. I want to be able to travel and see the world, and why can't I do that, right? Why can't I live in infinite abundance, right? I wasn't looking at things in a different way. I was only focusing in one direction, thinking there was only one possibility. But in a world of infinite possibilities, how can there only be one? You see? So you got to be able to look at things in a different way to say, okay, this roadblock, this obstacle I'm having in my life, it's not the end of the world. It totally is not. Right? We just came here to have fun. That's all we came here to do. It's really, really that simple. And that's why I realized that, okay, I haven't been working in a job since 2011, but yet I'm living in infinite abundance. And a lot of people are. Millionaires just doing whatever they want every single day, flip-flops on the beach, and it feels fantastic. That's me. So, got to change how you look at things. I used to take life so seriously. Oh my gosh, it's like this. Then I realized it's a pretty big joke. You better have a sense of humor. Otherwise, it's going to be hard. Not hard, but hard. What's number 8? 8th secret technique, baby. Talk to me. So, the bird's eye view, you go higher. Then you, oh my gosh, what's that? You are now looking at things in a different way. And then you say, wait a minute, there's another route. We often forget that there's always another way out of any situation you are faced with. There's always another route. But you see, we've spent so much time and energy focusing on the route that isn't getting us anywhere that we've forgotten about all the other routes that exist. Ever been stuck in traffic and realized you could actually turn the car around, right? If there's a exit, and go a totally different way, right? There are apps for that. You should know that by now, right? There's always another way. Sometimes you don't get the job you want. Well, that leads you to create your own job. Right now, I see entrepreneurs, they're developing apps. They're showing me, I'm saying, go for it. A lot of people, super rich, they watch my videos. I'm like, hey, where's the royalty check? Don't worry about it, right? Because they had the initiative to realize they didn't have to just follow the script of life. They could create their own business, their own brand. They could be highly successful only because they changed their thinking. It is all a mindset. Change your thoughts and you change your world. That's why we're growing, baby. No accidents here. So there are always other routes. Find them by realizing you aren't stuck. Some people say, I'm stuck here. No, you're not. You just haven't looked around and say, oh my gosh, everywhere I look, there are new, different paths waiting to be stepped upon. And it's beautiful. Just go with that. What's number 9? The 9th secret technique to overcome roadblocks, obstacles, and detours is to realize this. The universe is always sending us challenges to help our evolution. But Ralph, this is a pretty awkward challenge, don't you think? I think so. I think you shouldn't even have that challenge right now, but it's here. What are you going to do about it? You see, if there were no challenges, it means that there would be no growth. Okay, mistakes happen a lot of the times because we're faced with challenges. So we make mistakes. But if there were no mistakes made, there would be no inventions made, because every single invention you see was made by a lot of mistakes and then refining the mistakes to actually create the final invention. Slow motion that side. I love making mistakes, baby, because you grow that way. And every single challenge, I realize it is because it is trying to propel me to the next level. But if I talk about the 10th secret technique, now this is the big secret, how I have really been learning, because I'm still learning. This is only what's helped me along my journey to deal with obstacles, roadblocks, and Detours is to, first of all, you need to know your purpose. Because sometimes I'm driving to the beach, and when I used to work in a regular job, I would be like furious if there was a traffic jam. Because like, I gotta go to work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, little song there, right? Now I get paid to do whatever I want, anytime I want, and live in abundance. So it's easy because I put in the work. Simplicity is the highest form of sophistication. I live a very simple life, yet it is the most abundant one I've ever lived in my life. Right? Check this out. And we're back. What am I doing here? I'm showing you how you can create abundance doing whatever you like. It comes through simplicity. A lot of us, we live complicated lives because we think that the complex means more intelligence. No, simplicity actually means more intelligence. Every single day I finish making videos sometimes by 9 o'clock. By 9:30, I'm on the beach with a bunch of grapes in my mouth. Now, if we go back 3 years ago, I would still be working, making videos. I wouldn't get to the mountains or the beach till like 5 o'clock because I was making it harder than it had to be. In essence, I was my roadblock. Slow motion that side. So ask yourself today, am I my roadblock? How can I make my life simpler to cruise through life, to make life more fluid, more enjoyable, more happy, create more happiness for myself? And never be ashamed to call a good friend, right? I don't have a lot of friends, but the few ones I do have are really, really supportive. Those are the people you need around when you're going through a midlife crisis. So you can call them and they can cheer you up. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? We're out here, baby. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. Have a beautiful day. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You.